things I've been doing to get these like good habits that I've been adopting into my life to actually stick. Because it's been a struggle for like years. Repetition is great and repetition has its place, but I've been finding that embodying the person that does the habit that you are trying to adopt on a regular basis as if it's like second nature to them is the key. And that's why self-concept work is so important. If you truly, somewhere deep down inside, don't believe that you're a morning person, I don't care how much repetition, how many times you wake up and do this, and if you do it for 21 days, 90 days, 60 days, a whole year, you have a belief within you that mornings are just not your jam. You are not a morning person. I guarantee you will fall off of that habit. I know because I did it. I did the 21-day repetition where I woke up every day. I tried to do the 5 a.m. club. I tried to do just a set a time where it's like, yes, I'm gonna get it more often at this time or whatever the case may be, and do that consistently. I tried doing it in increments, like, oh, every day or every week, just like set the alarm a little further, a little earlier so that you're able to get up. And no matter how many times I tried, every single time I fell off. It didn't matter if I did it for 21 days or 90 days, I fell out every single time. But in the last year, I have truly been working on my self-concept. And I have turned around and said, listen, here's what we're gonna do. This morning person that I'm trying to be, is it really me? I really talk to myself first. And that we're gonna go into in a whole other video, so follow for more for that. I just want to be able to wake up earlier, not because I want to go and be doing, but because I do recognize that if I wake up earlier, I have more time in the day to do, to be, to enjoy my life. So I asked myself, my higher self, what beliefs does this person that wakes up at this time have? How do they show up in the world? How do they speak to themselves? What do they think about themselves? And what I realized for me was that it wasn't so much tied to a specific time. I didn't need to be a part of the 5 a.m. club so that I could do more in the mornings, because to be honest, I prefer slower mornings. I had to accept that within myself first and foremost. I wanted to wake up earlier, in all honesty, so I could have more time for myself, because the vast majority of the day was spent working and tending to family and, doing things. I just wanted more time for me. The moment I realized that that was the real true thing, that I was self-sabotaging it the whole time, because deep down inside, I did not believe in this hustle mentality of waking up earlier so I could do more. I just wanted to be. I just wanted to enjoy myself and my time and breathe and meditate and whatever. And once I recognized that, it was so much easier to start waking up. I wake up every morning at 7 o'clock now. I set the alarm because I love to sleep. But my body, I'll tell you something, it's not the alarm that's waking me up at 7 a.m. I just set it because that was part of my programming at first. Because I was so deeply rooted in this thought of I'm not a morning person. And I do prefer the nighttime. I do a lot at night. I love the energy of the night. But at the same time, I don't have to be a morning person necessarily to wake up earlier. I just have to figure out, why do I want to wake up earlier, and honor that, whatever it is. And for me, it was, I just wanted more time for myself. That was it. And once I tapped into that belief that, hey, 1, this is the reason why, and 2, I'm the type of person now. This is me. I'm the type of person who slows down. I live a slower, softer life. And living a slower, softer life for me looks like slow mornings. I like to wake up, not jump out of bed, rush out of bed. I actually wake up, lay there for a little bit longer. I have a conversation with my higher self. I do some gratitude stuff. I thank myself. I forgive myself. I speak life into my day. I speak life into myself. I speak life into my relationships, my businesses. And then I get up, I go make my tea, and I journal. After I finish journaling, then I get myself together. But again, I'm taking my time because I've set up my day so that I don't have any appointments before 11 o'clock anyway. I avoid the 9 to 5 rush period because I'm not in a rush to get anywhere by 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock. And then I take my time, I get to work, everything is set up from the night before, and I start doing what I gotta do. My body and my mind have now been reworked and rewired to believe that I am a soft, slow living person. And a soft, slow living person has slow mornings. So what do you think my body does? It automatically wakes up around 7 o'clock every morning now. if there is a habit you are trying to adopt into your life, you can do all the repetitive stuff. You can do all the stuff, but I need you to focus more of the work on the internals. Figuring out why you want this habit in the first place. And don't try to spin the reason why you want it into a societally acceptable reason. Like, what is the reason for you? Forget everybody else and what everybody else thinks and what they believe is the right, wrong, or whatever reason to do it. Why do you want to adopt that habit? It's just you in the room. Talk to yourself. Why do you want to adopt that habit? And then, once you recognize why you want it, then you ask yourself, okay, if I was the person now who, AKA, goes to the gym every morning or does Pilates every morning, what does that girl do? How does that person move in the world? Start moving like that person. Start acting like that person. Start embodying some of those qualities that that person embodies. Yeah, that's it.